Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Damsels and Dingbats, to another episode of Stranded Deep, Season 2. First of all, before we get started today, please forgive me that, I have not had my coffee yet this morning, so I'm going to probably be fumbling around, zombieing a little bit, trying to get, wrestling with my brain and getting it to try and cooperate with me here. And two, I have a little bit of sinus congestion, so I'm going to try to edit out all of the and the clearing of the throat and all that other crap that I'm going to be doing during this episode, except for those two, of course, just to illustrate the things that you will hopefully not be hearing later. Since the last time we played, I have done quite a bit of work on the island, on the boat, on the house, as you can see here. I've got a roof up, I've got some walls up. This piece of roof here, for some reason, I can't get that to fit in properly, so I'm still struggling with that. And also, I didn't put the roof on right. I was supposed to put a couple corner pieces in. So, since I didn't put corner pieces in before I put the side pieces in, we have an open top gazebo-style roof system here. But, that's fine. It's not like it really matters a whole lot. I do have my bed built over here. I have a table and some inside storage space for some of our ridiculous number of crates that we've accumulated. Out the back door here, we have my little dock boat area. The boat's not here at the moment because last time I went out, I docked on the other side of the island. So we'll have to go out and pull that back around here before the end of the episode. Along the side of the house, I've got more storage area for all of these ridiculous number of crates. Oh, you birds! Alright. I was not expecting these crates to be, all over the place. I did have them all lined up along the wall here, but I was watching one of Generic B's videos, one of his latest videos on this, and his boxes got all screwed up, and he said that he found out birds do that. They come in, they land, and then they screw up your boxes. So I was not anticipating them to do it to me, but apparently they did. So the litterbug birds have knocked my boxes over. But anyway, they were all lined up along the wall here. There's a set of stairs over there that lead off towards the front of the house. And of course, if you come in through here, I got a set of stairs that lead down to this part of the island over here, where my water and all that's kept. In my front door areas, if you step out the front here, you have your hobo stove, my furnace, and my brick making station. Here's that other set of steps I was telling you about coming down here. And then I've got my little orchard replaced. I don't have nearly as many trees as I did the last time we played, but I got it started. I got an empty crate in front of each one where I'm going to store the fruit from each of these. Try to get a stockpile going. And as you can see, the island's been pretty... I'm trying to leave a couple trees on this island. I'm trying not to chop them all down, but... yeah, I got my little grove of non-producing pineapple, or coconut trees. Let's not do the whole pineapple coconut thing again this season. Alright, of course I got my water here. As I said, I've enlarged the boat. I did that because I needed to get one of those barrels back for the hobo stove. And without that little notch in the boat there, I was finding it very, very difficult to get that accomplished. And of course you can see that I've kind of cleaned up this area down in here a little bit. So I have spent a considerable amount of time cleaning up the island. I believe we are on day 33, so we have actually surpassed where we left off the last time we played this game. I have also, since we were last together, managed to find some duct tape and put together our spear gun. You can see over there in the distance we have those towers over here. And I did finally manage to jump over and get to that last little spot, that last tower, and of course in the last tower we had the duct tape we needed for our spear gun. Alright, so I've got the spear gun finally, and I got a couple spears put together. So I've also got a bow and some arrows. So we are going to go hunting today. I'm going to hop over to an island and get a couple piggies first. and come over and get them cleaned. Get them cleaned out and get them cooking and get the hide tanned before we go shark hunting, because I do not know if bows and arrows work underwater, and I have heard, by the little bit of research that I've done, that the harpoon gun is not actually the best way to kill a shark. I guess there is a rope attached to this little arrow thingy that I shoot, and when I shoot a shark with it, it's going to drag me across the ocean. So we're going to do it anyway to see if that's still the case, and if it is, and then I die because of hilarious stupidity, and then I'll just come back, we'll grab a machete, and we'll try to kill a shark that way. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and hop on this here barge of mine and go find us an island with a piggy on it, or 2 piggies, or 3 piggies, and I will join you there, and we will see what works better on piggies, the bow and arrow or the harpoon gun. Alright, well, we have been having ourselves a streak of bad luck this morning already. First of all, it took me forever to find an island with pigs on it. And then when I do, I realize that I have been not tending to my, the inconvenience of eating and drinking. So I had to stop and actually tend to that. Then I finally find an island with a pig on it, and I'm about to start the video back up with you and start hunting, and then it starts raining. Now, that's not a big deal, really. It doesn't affect the hunting at all. The problem is, for some reason, raining, standing too close to a campfire, stuff like that really likes to lag out my graphics card. And I spent a lot of time the other day trying to get the chop in this game down to a minimum for you guys. So I had to stand here and wait for this rain to go away here before I start shooting arrows at this pig, because we don't need the added frustration here. So looks like it has finally stopped raining though, and we have ourselves a piggy. So we're going to kill it with our base bow here, just to see how effective that is. We've done this before in the past, but lots changed in the game since then. So we're gonna compare accuracy, power. What, you're gonna run just because I drew my arrow now? You were standing there staring at me the whole time, and now you're gonna run. What? Stupid pig. Hold still! Alright, well, I'm not shooting at you till you hold still, because I suck to begin with. What is your problem, crack pig? Oh, you're gonna hide on the other side of the hill over there like, I can't hit you. Well, I can't anyway. But anyway, we're gonna test accuracy and power, and between the bow and oh, I gotta click. It's been a while since I've done this. Shoot the piggy. Got him. We're gonna test the power and the accuracy between the bow and the spear gun. Now, I don't even know if you can hunt pigs with a spear gun, but we're gonna try. As soon as this pig stops running in circles, so I can shoot it another 5 times with this bow. I've learned not to chase the piggy, because if you chase the piggy, he just keeps running. Eventually, he'll stop running these circles, and I'll be able to shoot him again. I don't blame him for running circles. He's got an arrow sticking out of him. That would piss me off a little bit, too. Alright. And that's 2. Alright. Run, piggy, run. Probably going to kill a couple snakes while we're out here too, because they are everywhere. They're like crates now. Snakes are everywhere, and they piss me off because I can't go anywhere without getting bit by a snake now. I've sworn an oath of vengeance against a couple of them this season already, so we're probably going to get ourselves a couple. That's 3. Get ourselves a couple snakes while we're out here. There's 2 of them on this island alone. Alright. Are you going to come back to my area, or are you going to make me move? You're going to make me move, aren't you? Where'd you go? I don't want to get too close, because I don't want to chase you all over this damn island. Piggy! Where did you go, bacon? Piggy. I got to be careful when I do that, though, because my dog, Biscuit, I've nicknamed him the Big Pig. And when I baby talk with him. I go, do, piggy, piggy, piggy. So every time I talk to the pigs in this game, he thinks I'm talking to him, and the next thing you know, I'm covered in a wrinkle dog. All right, piggy. Oh, I missed you. I got to recover that arrow. I got 6 arrows, so I should be. That's right in the face. All right, 4 arrows. Not too bad accuracy. You know, you kind of got to judge for distance and whatnot, but that's not bad. That's about the same as it was before. So let me recover my arrows and butcher this piggy. And then we're going to go... Unfortunately, there's only one pig on this island, or there was only one pig on this island. So I'm going to have to go to another island and find another piggy before we can test the spear gun. And it's either going to work, not going to work, or not going to work hilariously. And we will find out. But let me clean this piggy out real quick. Blah, he says. Blah. Blah.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's bacon. That is not disgusting. How dare you, dude. Alright, so I got all my arrows back. Got 2 medium meat, 2 rawhide. That is outstanding. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go ahead and hop to another island, find another piggy, and I will see you there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We finally found ourselves another island with another piggy. He's kind of hiding off in the weeds there. I'm going to wait for another moment or two for the sun to come up a little bit better. It took me a little longer to find the piggy than I anticipated, so we're having a little bit of a water issue. Unfortunately, my inventory is full of stuff that I really don't want to get rid of. So hopefully we can kill this pig and get back to the island before we dehydrate. So this pig we're going to attempt to use a spear gun. And like I said, I don't even know if this thing works out of the water or not, but we're going to give it a shot. The first thing we need to do is try to get a better line of sight on this pig, because I don't want to spook him off and chase him all over the island. There he is. Alright, so we aim the same way we do with the bow. And let's see what happens when we shoot the pig in the butt. Oh, it works! That is the first time I have ever fired the spear gun. Oh, that was such a satisfying sound. Now, where'd my pig go? I only got 2 more of these. So I'm hoping this is, being air compressed and all, that this is more powerful than the bow, because otherwise I'm going to have to finish it off with the bow. Now, there's supposed to be a rope attached. This thing's designed, the spear gun is designed for hunting fish. So I guess the theory is you shoot the fish, and then you pull the rope back in and retrieve the fish. But does not appear to be a rope attached when you're shooting piggies with it. So, where is my piggy? Apparently he runs a lot further when you shoot him in the butt with a spear, as opposed to an arrow. Where'd you go, piggy? Piggy! I hear you, snake. I'm not here for you. I want the pig. There's the pig with the extended tail. And alright, well, the first thing I can tell you is this thing is a lot more accurate. With the bow, I would have probably had to have raised my aim a little bit to adjust for distance, so that, you know, when as the arrow falls, you know, I take that into account. I am not apparently having to worry about that so much with this. This is much more direct. I wonder how accurate it is at, like, extreme range here. And oh yeah, I am definitely loving this. This is a lot more accurate. I'm gonna have to make some more ammo. Unfortunately, I shot all 3 of my harpoons at it, and he's still going. So this is not going to be a very good test of accuracy. But for power, for power, but for accuracy, oh yeah, any day of the week. And the fourth arrow finished it off. So I'm thinking that the harpoons are just as powerful, if not maybe a little more powerful than a standard arrow. So ultimately, I would say my favorite of the two right now is the spear gun. But again, I don't know if the oxygen tank runs out like it does when you're using it for breathing. So that would be kind of crappy to be out in the middle. Oh, shut up! Be out in the middle of your hunting trip and have your weapon run out of charges. But I'll make a couple more spears.
Oh, gross.
And I'll test that out and get back to you guys here one of these days and let you know what I find out. But for now, as far as I can tell, spear gun is definitely worth the time. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to my home island here real quick because I need to deal with this water issue of mine, and I need to water my fruit plants before they die, if they have not died already. I've been away from my home base for a day or two, just 2 or 3 actually. So if I don't get back and tend to those, they're going to wither up and die, and that's just going to be annoying. The one thing I did find out is even if they do die, if you redo the soil and re-water it, you don't have to get fresh fruit. It'll continue growing whatever you had in it prior. So, or at least that's been my experience. Had 3 trees at the time, and they dried up and died because I forgot to water them. And when I got back, I cleaned out the crop areas and went back out and got more fruit to replant, and when I came back there were little trees growing already. So anyway, this motor's really freaking loud, so I will see you guys back at home island. Alright folks, welcome home. I got my boat parked in the right spot this time. Getting myself some water going here because it's thirsty. Thirsty. Give me my water jug. Still annoying that I have to do this one little water drop at a time and that I can only fit 4 water in this jug. I'm going to have to make myself some more jugs at some point. But for now, I just need to get enough water in me to not die. And then I need to make another one of these stills too, because when my personal hydration gets low and my plant hydration gets low, I've got 5 plants I need to water. And oftentimes I find I have to neglect one or more of my plants here because I just don't have enough. Thankfully it is raining. So that seems to have fixed that problem. I do have some fruit on these trees. As you can see, I'm lagging out all kinds of crazy. I don't know why I lag out so bad when it's raining, but I do. Alright, so we're going to put the fruit for each of these in their respective crates because I do not want to use them right now. I kind of want to stockpile these. I would like to get some more fruit trees going. I need more of a water supply, though. I don't want to plant a bunch of trees and just have them all die on me. Come on, get that fruit. And it is still annoying that you have to use tab to open these, to activate these crates. Because everything else is E. But if you walk up to the crate and use E, you pick it up and stick it in your inventory. So, but, I guess if you train yourself to pay attention to what you're doing, it is nice to have the extra storage space. And other than these fruit crates that I've got here, all of my other crates are pretty much full of stuff. So it is handy to have a place to put said stuff. Come on. There's fruit on that tree, and I want it. Yes, right there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish screwing around with our fruit trees here, and then I'm going to go get my inventory cleaned out a little bit. Because the next step in our journey today is to finally go shark hunting. Now, I suspect this is going to be a bad thing to start. I don't think going out with a harpoon gun is probably not going to be a smart idea. But, you know, entertainment purposes. So, what I'm going to do real quick is I want to slap... I need to drop my meat that I picked up here. I got 4 of them. I'm going to put those on my hobo stove. Maybe. Go on the stove. There we go. Come on. 1. Get all 4 of these on here, and then I'll get them cooking. You don't want to eat raw meat, just like in real life. It makes you sick. I got a couple potato plants on the island, and I tried to cook up some potatoes, because I know if you try to eat the potatoes raw, they make you sick. But I had the potatoes on this hobo stove for a long freaking time, and they flat refused to cook. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch, or if the hobo stove just isn't designed for potatoes, or what the deal is. But yeah. So let's get this meat going. Now that it's not raining and I can actually control my freaking game. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter if I got one piece of meat laying on top of another piece of meat, but that just doesn't look professional. So let's be a little anal here. There we go. Looking good. Alright, now we're going to need, we got to replenish our fuel supply here. This is what I kept all these palm fronds for. So we'll fill our stove up here. One more. There we go. And we'll get our hobo stove started. Listen to that meat crackling. Alright, so while our dinner cooks, we're going to run over here to our tanning rack, which is on the other side of the island, just because. Maybe I'm supposed to throw the potatoes on like direct fire or something. We'll try that at some point. But for now, let's get ourselves some leather. I did manage to wear out my pickaxe, which I need for clay to make more water jugs. So I need leather for both the pickaxe and the water jug. So this is a good thing that we managed to get this. So we'll put our leather together. That's it. Alright, that should be enough for 1 pickaxe and 2 more water jugs later. I'm going to go ahead and drop this off in storage. See if we can't fill our water jug here up a little bit more, or are we full? We are full. So, we'll go drop this leather off. Save our progress, because that's something I need to remember to do more frequently. Which ones of these are empty? A ton of crap in a lot of them. But I think I've got some empty spaces in a couple of them. I just got to remember which ones! Yeah, I see all this random just crap. Okay, here's an empty spot. And oh, I need to switch to the axe. And we can drop off. Which one was it? This one? No. Where'd it go? One of these was empty, I swear. I had an empty slot in it. Unless I am just freaking hallucinating. Hello? Alright. Frick it. Okay, one of these. Check these. Not empty. Not empty. I got a lot of extra duplicate crap that I've found in my journeys. But, there we go. Here's some room. We'll chuck this in there. And we don't need our... Hey, go in there. There we go. Whoops, I needed my water jug back. We do not need the bow. As I'm fairly confident we cannot go shark hunting underwater with a bow. Give me my water jug back. Let me find a crate that's got a couple empty spots so I can store my bow and my arrows in the same... Yeah, this one will work. Oh, come on. Fingers. My fingers are realizing you've had no coffee. Dinner's done. Alright, so bow and all of these arrows. Okay. I need my machete because if... Actually, the axe should work. I think the axe is more powerful. Alright, give me my meat before it all burns. Cooked. Cooked. And cooked. And cooked. Alright, how's my food looking? Okay, I'll eat. I think one of these should give me... bacony. Oh yeah, see that's all I needed there. Alright, let me... Where'd my harpoon gun go? What did I do with my harpoon gun? Did it wear out? It didn't wear out. It couldn't have wore out already. If it wore out already, I'm changing my opinion on the harpoon gun. That would suck if you only get like 3 shots and then you gotta build a new harpoon gun. Don't tell me I dropped it somewhere. That would piss me off. A lot. Harpoon gun. Where are you? What happened to it? This makes me sad. Oh, I put it away. What'd I put it away for? What a goon. Okay, so we need to save, but it's also getting dark, and I don't feel like hunting sharks at night. So I'm gonna go ahead and send my character to bed, eat up, drink up, save up, and then when the sun comes up, we will go splash around in the water and attract ourselves a shark. So I will see you guys then.